Welcome, everyone. I'm very happy to be here with you today to present a beautiful concept, which is an exceptional opportunity to fund a specific project, to help us fund anything that we might have been dreaming about for a long time. So, a very warm welcome to those of you who are here for the first time. In the first part of this presentation, I'd like to give you precise information about the technical aspect. And in the second part, I'll be showing you the practical aspect of the concept and how to surf on the website. You will then be able to go back to the person who invited you to this web conference so that he or she will give you more details about it. Let me ask you a question. How would your life be different if you had money? If money was not a problem, what would you do? If it wasn't an issue, what would you do with it? The reason why I'm asking this question is because the majority of us have a dream. It may be to pay for studies or get a property, a dream home. Some people need medical help, costly medical treatment. Some people would like to help others and do humanitarian work or anything that's going to give you a thrill. Some people need to plan their retirement or improve their standard of living, be more free. Some people would like to have their own business. The most important thing is to know how. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you a wonderful idea on how it is possible. Many people have great ambitions. However, because of a lack of money, it's difficult for them to achieve their goals. We all know that banks only lend money to those who have money. Friends or even family members can't always help us, so it makes it difficult. However, there is an alternative. This alternative has been verified and is easy to check upon. It's called crowdfunding. The concept comes from the United States. It's a simple process based on collection of money from people, from the crowd. The goal is to be able to finance a project, and this is done via internet. More and more people nowadays have heard about crowdfunding. It's very common, and for many of us, it is the solution. If we look at figures, they talk for themselves. Let's take a look. It comes from the United States and has reached Europe and has now spread to the rest of the world. In 2010, it was close to $1 billion. It's huge. In 2015, it was worth $35 billion. Forbes is announcing a figure of $1,000 billion for 2020, something absolutely incredible. There are so many zeros, it makes it difficult to think about it. This new phenomena is taking a huge swing. It's actually creating a new form of economy where each one of us is able to auto-finance our own project. This system is a win-win formula. The person who gives can also receive from the community. This is the solidarity of the system. Over a century ago, the Statue of Liberty was finalized with the help of crowdfunding. They didn't have enough money to finish it off, and they made a crowdfunding appeal. More recently, the Barack Obama second presidential campaign was also financed through crowdfunding, and they were able to raise $631 million. Crowdfunding has been validated and legalized. In France, for example, it's now becoming the pioneer in Europe, and this is great news. Nowadays, we often hear about crowdfunding in various regions of the country, even in villages where money needs to be raised for the well-being of the people. Crowdfunding is becoming the solution, and it's very simple. There are over 500 different types of crowdfunding platforms over the world. They all have different rules and regulations, different modus operandi, but today I'm talking about an easy platform which is going to help you collect funds to finance your project, just like mine. This platform is new. It was born in Europe, more precisely in Holland on the 15th of December 2015. And the good news is that this platform has absolutely no counterpart. What does that mean? It means that there is absolutely no obligation in terms of delay with regard to the funds that we are going to collect to finance our project. This is brilliant. We may take as long as we want to collect donations. Now, let's look a bit closer. This platform is Dutch. The 4 co-founders are from Holland. They all have their own business, and they have had the bright idea to create this project in common. It's allowing people like you and I to receive donations through this platform. They have also done that with the aim to help various associations and charitable foundations known to them. Many associations are unable to cope just because they don't have enough money. This platform is a great system. Crowdfunding International, the name of this platform, CFI, is a totally secured platform. The website and the back office are available in many languages and is accessible all over the world. At the moment, we've got over 100 countries registered on the platform. Crowdfunding is difficult to develop in certain countries, African countries, Madagascar, because of the American embargo. This is a wonderful opportunity for the people from those countries to be able to join in. How does it work? It works by word of mouth. That's the way we do our own marketing, through word of mouth. This is something that we all do every day without even realizing it. Don't we recommend such and such restaurant or shop or good film or anything that we like? It's always nice to tell our friends about something worth it and make them benefit from it. The process is quite simple. It's done through affiliation. Just like banks, telephone operators, and insurance companies do, they have a system of affiliating people to their company, to their platform. It's a very clever way. The way to do it is to officially post your project on the platform website and ask people to contribute to your project via the platform. And the beauty of it is that anyone willing to fund your project, to make a donation towards your project, will also be receiving something in return. Where else do you see that? This is quite amazing. People who give don't always expect anything in return. Now, they've added something to it. The system is equipped with a mathematical algorithm. That means that the money is cleverly distributed, shared in an equitable manner. That means that your project won't be getting more or less than anyone else's because the funds are always fairly shared. You will be getting more funds if you talk about your project, indeed, but the whole platform will benefit from it too, allowing people to also post their own project on the platform. It's the law of numbers, the law of figures. It's mathematical. That's the way it works. The system will redistribute the money to the entire community via a mathematical algorithm, whatever the approved project might be. How much is your contribution going to be? €215, which is about £170. €200 is your donation to the community, including the person who has invited you to join the platform, and €15 admin fee go to the running expenses of the platform. That's it. This is your one and only contribution, €215. Right, I'll now share my screen with you so that I can show you how it works. Right. You may choose the language that you prefer. It's currently in the process of being translated in a few more languages. Right. There are 3 types of projects which are classified between charity, associations, and personal projects. Now, if you click on the associations, for example, you will see a list of projects. Right. So that gives you an idea of what kind of projects are present at the moment. You may also be interested to know who created the platform, who those 4 co-founders are. You will also find legal information there and the terms and conditions. Now, the social medias, Facebook, Crowdfunding International has its own private group, its private page. Now, if you go to the project page, this is where you will upload your project. Put a picture, write down the amount of money that you need for your project, and you will get your own landing page with your login name. From there, you'll be able to access your back office. Once you post your project, you need to allow a short period of time for it to be approved. And once it's validated, it will go online and you'll be able to start receiving donation. Your own donation has to be done within 72 hours of posting your project. Obviously, you need to talk about your project to people so they can fund yours and create their own. Let's have a look at the Starway system. What you have in the middle there is basically the same as what you have on the right side of your screen. Now, let's have a look at the scoreboard. The scoreboard goes from 1 to 7. There are 7 levels, and each level has got 3 steps. Each step shows the donation amount that you have received, which will allow you to move up forward. The person who made the donation to you will then be able to create his project and come into the community to do the same as we all did. Now, if we look at this particular project, Les Maisons Charentaises, you will see that it is at level 6, step 2. Next move will be an amount of 3,200 euros. And as soon as this amount is reached, the system will automatically redistribute the full amount. As you will notice, the further you move up, the bigger the amounts are. When you reach level 7, step 3, you need to receive 6,400 euros from our community. You will have 90 euros upfront out of the 6,400. And as soon as we are donated the 6,400 euros of this last step, the system will then automatically redistribute the amount equally between the 3 projects named here under that registered before us. However, we have a choice. We can either withdraw that money by blocking off the system, switching off the green Starway button. You may choose that option. Nevertheless, you will obviously stop receiving donations. If you allow the system to do its work, it will redistribute the donations evenly. And this is where it becomes particularly interesting. Now, this is an example of a completed Starway. Congratulations, you donated all the steps. From there onwards, the whole donation, which amounts to 20,360 euros, will have been totally redistributed to the community and can be entirely withdrawn as it cannot be distributed again. However, every donation that you get from then on will go straight into your wallet. An email is sent to you for every donation that you receive. May all your wishes come true, and I wish you all a very happy crowdfunding.